And I went to Prabhas and I asked him, I said, please teach me this one move. When we worked together in Rebel, there was, we had already become friends. But after working on Bahubali, I think we've become better friends and we know each other much better. Chala kashtamayna things he used to do it easily just because he's so much in love with the job. To my great surprise and my very pleasant surprise,
మా దేవుడు అమరేంద్ర బాహుబలి రక్తాని వినువు. జై మహేశ్వరి.
Hi, this is Tamannaah and my film Bahubali is coming out on the 10th of July. Please go watch it in all the theatres. It's going to be a really, really exciting film for all of us. Rajamouli sir has really made us really lucky by putting us in this magnum opus with his amazingly beautiful, extravagant visuals. What I really love about Rajamouli sir's films is, apart from however big or small his canvas is, his story is always very, very strong. And he deals in some very basic human emotions which kind of transcends every language. It doesn't matter in which language the film comes out, people relate to his subjects. His films are the kind of films that can be remade over and over again because the content is so strong that it being remade any number of times, it works again and again. So I'm very lucky to be a part of Bahubali. Well, I've been very lucky. I've worked with some really, really good directors in the Telugu Tamil film industry. And well, working with Rajamouli sir is a very, very special experience because he always has very, very precise instructions to give. And he's one person I totally admire. Like, till now, I never ever said that I would want to be like someone. But after meeting Rajamouli sir, he's one person I really feel like I'm totally inspired and I admire him to an extent that I want to be like him. And he's very, very humble. And for the kind of films he makes, he's very, very simple and very uncomplicated person on sets. It's so easy to talk to him. And he has, the kind of films he makes, I think can be watched by anybody, from a small child to an elderly person. Anybody can enjoy his kind of cinema. So working with him has been a total pleasure. And the entire environment on sets is very, very, very comfortable because he has a lot of his family working on the film. And I guess that's why there's amazing sync between all of them, because apart from being family, they greatly understand each other. And everybody who comes on this film set eventually becomes a part of the family because that's the kind of love and affection they shower on people who work with them. Rajamouli sir, if he had called me even to just be a part of this film, even to do a small part also, I would have come and worked for Rajamouli sir because he's such an amazing director. And ఆయన సినిమాలో చిన్న పాట ఉన్నా పెద్ద పాట ఉన్నా there's always great importance to whoever he brings on board and whatever part he gives them. So I think he's one of those few directors where you don't need to even ask what the subject is, although he's very, very simple and he actually narrated the entire film to me before I got onto the film. And to my great surprise and my very pleasant surprise, had a beautiful part for me to play in the film. And I cannot be thankful to him enough for giving me this film and giving me Bahubali. Well, when I started shooting Bahubali, I was the leanest I've ever been, and I had to put on a little bit of weight because when you're playing a princess warrior, it would not look nice to be looking like a ramp model. You've got to look the part. So and obviously I'm acting with Prabhas, who is a very tall and handsome young man, and I wanted to just make sure that we look correct as a pair. So I had to put on a few kgs, but there was very little that I had to change. What I had to really work on was more my body language and the way I kind of played through the character. So yeah, that's what I actually had to work on. Yeah, I mean, of course, there was Peter Heen and Lee who were the stunt choreographers for the film, and they've shot all these sequences. But there was one particular day where I was really, really perplexed, and I did not know. I wasn't able to get a particular move in the sword fighting, and I went to Prabhas and I asked him. I said, "Please teach me this one move," and he very easily, very with like great ease, he showed me a technique, and I could do the sword fighting well because of him. So I'm very thankful to Prabhas for being there, being a good friend through the film shoot and helping me out when I really needed all his help. So I'm very very scared of heights, and I'm basically the kind of person who likes least amount of adventure in life in general. So when I had to do a lot of action, I had to actually overcome a lot of my own fears. So I'm really happy I worked on a film like Bahubali, because I think now I can open my horizons to action films, and I can also do some action because I've lost a little bit of that fear. So it's probably because I worked in a film like Bahubali, it helped me do that. Actually, shoot చేసేటప్పుడు ఆ షార్ట్స్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇట్స్ లైక్ you're in the flow of the day, so you don't exactly imagine how the thing is going to look. But promolo చూసేటప్పుడు ఆ టూ షార్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి ప్రోమోలో నాది, వైట్ ఆ కాస్ట్యూమ్లో వాటర్ ఫాల్స్ దగ్గర, అండ్ ఐ థింక్ it looked so nice, and moreover there's a certain intensity which sir wanted me to have in my eyes, and I'm glad that చిన్న ప్రోమోలో అది కూడా కమ్యూనికేట్ అవుతుంటే ఐ ఫీల్ దట్ ఐఎమ్ షూర్ ద ఫిల్మ్ విల్ హ్యావ్ a lot to offer. We have Srinivas Garu on set. He's our VFX. He administered all the VFX in the film. And ఆయన వచ్చి always explain చేస్తూ ఉంటారు that okay, this is what you're supposed to do and ఇలా చేయాలి, and it's beautifully, this is a completely different world where you have to imagine things. So it's a new experience for any actor to be working on a film where there's so much VFX happening. Well, no, I mean, I think a lot of pre-planning was done before we actually filmed Bahubali. So that actually helped us being on schedule, and many times if we were not on schedule, it was highly due to weather reasons or some other technical problems that were existing. But actual filming was very, very smooth for a film at this scale and this size. Actually, I have only had scenes with Prabhas, but Rana, I have seen a lot of his part in while I was dubbing the film. And Naaktal's Varaku, this is a superbly mature performance by Rana, because he's worked for only 4 or 5 years in the film industry, but the kind of actor he has turned into is really really amazing. And I think ee cinema definitely ga aynki, it'll definitely catapult him to another level, and this role will definitely for him go down in history. So I'm very excited about the part that Rana is playing in the film. And Prabhas, of course, is Bahubali, so his part is going to be memorable for good. And I had a lot of scenes with Prabhas, and when we worked together in Rebel, there was we had already become friends, but after working on Bahubali, I think we've become better friends, and we know each other much better. And it's nice to see another actor having so much passion for the craft, and ఆయన అసలు సినిమాలంటే ఆయనకి పిచ్చి. It's amazing to look at him. చాలా చాలా కష్టమైన things he used to do it easily just because he's so much in love with the job. I think Prabhas, there are two characters for Prabhas in this film. One is Shivudu and one is Bahubali. నేను ఒకటే చెప్పొచ్చు, నిజంగా జీవించారు ఆ క్యారెక్టర్స్ని. He's added so much depth and so much detailing in the characters merely because of the way he's performed it. So, this 3 years of his life, I think he's given Bahubali everything that he could humanly. ఈ సినిమాలో యాక్చువల్లీ ఇలాంటి సినిమాలో ఎప్పుడు మీకు పాటలు సినిమాలో మీకు తేడా తెలీదు, బికాజ్ సినిమాలో పాటలు కానీ సీన్స్ కానీ టుగెదర్ హ్యాండ్ ఇన్ హ్యాండ్ వెళ్తాయి. బట్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆల్బమ్ దట్ యూ గైస్ మస్ట్ హ్యావ్ హర్డ్, ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ ధీవరా, విచ్ ఇస్ అ సాంగ్, and I'm in Pachabotesana. So these two songs you will have me in the film. But I think ఈ సినిమాలో పాటలన్నీ స్టోరీని ముందుకు తీసుకెళ్తుంది. So it's not disconnected from the subject. The songs are very much a part of the film and the story. ఈ సినిమా షూట్ చేసేటప్పుడు లాట్ ఆఫ్ Rajamouli sir's family is actually on set. Like Karthik is Rajamouli sir's son, and he was not only the assistant director, sometimes he even directed us. He is somebody who would help. I think ఆయన లేనప్పుడు చాలా సారి it's not possible to shoot because he used to play a part in everything that was happening on set. Valli garu was the line producer of the film. Then there's Rama garu who's done the costumes, Prashanti who's done my costumes. They worked so hard in detailing. So all of them, we were all like a family. So oka person ni choose cheyalante adi చాలా కష్టం. అసలు ఇంకా చాలా నేర్చుకున్నాను. అండ్ 10 years అయింది అనేది నాకు 10 years అలా అనిపించట్లేదు, ఇంకా స్టార్ట్ అవుతున్నానని అనిపిస్తుంది. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ అందరికీ చెప్తుంటాను, బాహుబలి అంటే నాకు ఒక రీలాంచ్ లాంటిది ఈ సినిమా. సో ఐ హోప్ దిస్ రీలాంచ్ ఇస్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్ రీలాంచ్.
మా దేవుడు అమరేంద్ర బాహుబలి రక్తాని వినువు. జై మహేశ్వరి.
Everyone watching me on India Glitz, please go watch the film on 10th of July. Bahubali is coming out in the nearest theatres to you. Ee cinema chala pedda cinema. It's the kind of film you want to watch on a big screen. So everyone go ahead, watch the film and have an amazing film going experience. Thank you.